begins in a familiar way. A traveler from beyond the stars paid humanity a visit. It brought technology, well-being, helped us expand our capacity for good. We didn't know it then, but that moment was the height of human achievement. Because next came the invaders. Collapse. The sky went from gold to dark in a heartbeat. No one can agree on how or why. What we do know is the Traveler saved us. And now, after an age of darkness, hope is finally returning. Those of us left are reuniting beneath the Traveler. The last city is taking shape, a beacon of light that grows brighter every day. Which brings us to the focus of our story. A community called Haven, and a champion named Wolf, destined to bring humanity back from the dark. And Wolf is not alone, for there are many champions willing to help, each fighting for a better future. The light is converging at an unprecedented rate. Hope and a new civilization await us, if we fight for it.
A wolf! You, my chosen. You were dead, and I brought you back. I'm your ghost. I'm made of light. And you were made to wield it.
I can't remember anything. Name, identity.
This place isn't safe. Not with the Fallen around. Follow me. My name is Zev, by the way. It means wolf. They've been lucky for me. You'll need time to adapt to your body. Haven Militia. Been dead for a while. Grab his gun. You'll need it. Oh no! It's the Fallen! Open fire! Good job! See that tree? Underneath it is Haven. Mortals and light bearers live there together.
Haven. Sounds nice. Is that where we're headed?
Well, it's either Haven or the wilderness. And I doubt we'll last long out here with all the Fallen lurking around. Haven is the only safe and fortified settlement in this area. It's our home. By the way, what should I call you?
Ever since you mentioned the word wolf, it's been stuck in my head. Like it belongs there. How about you call me that? Wolf.
Nice to meet you, Wolf. Zev and Wolf. We'll make a great team.
What happened to this city?
The world collapsed. Lifetimes ago. No one knows the full story. There weren't many survivors. posters. This was a concert hall. The Arrival of the Traveler. Never heard of it. Looks like it was a play depicting the beginning of the Golden Age. Fascinating. A light bearer. And his ghost. They've been here for decades. Wait, that sword seems peculiar.
What, this rusty old thing?
Try pulling it out. I knew it! There's a spark of light left in that sword. Solar energy. It's reacting to your presence.
It feels like a part of my body.
Watch out! The Fallen are coming! Fallen skiffs? What are they firing at? It's the Haven militia. We have got to help them.
Are you from Haven? What happened?
This is supposed to be a regular patrol. We weren't ready for this kind of fight. Are you the backup?
We're here to help.
Haven's protector and commander of the Iron Lords.
Thanks for the assist. This is Ev.
That's Wolf.
Let's be off. All aboard, New Lights. I'll take you myself. Your light is strong.
Not strong enough.
It will become stronger. Come back to Haven and let me teach you.
Thanks.
Still can't believe I found you.
What's this?
That's a Sentinel. Protecting humanity just as it always has. We're lucky to have it on our side.
Most Sentinels are gone. All that's left is wreckage and remnants like the giant hammer near Haven. And now, the enemies of humanity are growing stronger. We need heroes more than ever. Here we are at Haven. It's safe here, so you can take off your helmet and get some rest. Tidy up before you meet everyone.
People of Haven, I present to you a new light, risen from the darkness of the old city. Wolf!
You really made it out of that graveyard?
We nearly lost a whole squad over there. Thankfully, that light bearer arrived in time.
This one needs time. Must shake off grave dust. Still knows nothing of the world.
A light bearer newly forged yet unscathed by Valor's flame. Their scroll of destiny, still hungry for words of fiery fate.
Friends, remember we were once just the same. Strength and glory are not all this world demands. I see the Traveler's guidance at work, not just for us, but for Haven as a whole. Wolf's arrival is obviously a part of that plan.
Exactly. Our fears.
Maybe it's just me being here doesn't mean anything big.
I get why you're thrown off, newbie. Pulled into an unfamiliar place, stared at by strangers, given a wild role. It's a lot for anyone. Least of all someone who just rose from the dead. You probably don't grasp what Haven means to us. Not just for those Iron Lords, but for all of humanity. Ain't that so, my lord? But don't sweat it. Take a moment to breathe. Enjoy being back among the living and start with what you can handle. You'll figure out the Lightbearer thing in time.
May the Traveler watch over you, Wolf. There will be many more trials to come. We will stand with you against them. Breathtaking, isn't it? The pride of Haven. Good. Looks like you can feel the connection with its light. The Traveler and its light are the source of your powers. It's the reason you can defy death itself. I admire your fighting spirit, Wolf. But as a newly risen Lightbearer, you're not strong enough. Show me your sword, the relic predestined for you. I've seen you wield it against your enemies. It was the light within you that awakened it. But that's not quite enough. This sword has lost its radiance. You need to rekindle it.
I take it you don't mean heating it up a bit?
Patience, Wolf. First, we should ensure you have proper firearms. Pay a visit to Bazinet. She'll know what to do. When you're done, come find me at the city gate. Everything went well with the gunsmith?
Almost too well.
As expected. Now you need to bring your sword to a source of light. A substantially abundant one, like a sentinel.
You mean that walking one?
There's another sentinel that fell in battle long ago. You can reach its remnant through the old city sewer system. Find it, get near it, and use it to reawaken your sword.
That's Sabicus, the patroller. He's been hunting me a long time. Since before I found you. His crew are deeply entrenched in this city, trying to siphon light from the Sentinel's wreckage. Be careful. Residual light in your sword is reacting to another source up ahead. Solar spectrum. Radagast was right. The closer we get, the stronger the resonance. We need to find the old city sewers. Fastest way to the pit. Stay alert. This place is crawling with fallen soldiers. I've never been this close to the hammer before.
What's the point of building an incredibly huge hammer?
Just imagine a sentinel wielding it. What kind of power could have defeated such enormous beings? A sentinel's piece. I can sense its light. Let's take a closer look.
Look, the Fallen are studying the reactor.
Let me try this. Feel it and embrace it. Watch out! We've got company! Wow, that was incredible. Now I'm really curious about what the hammer can do to your sword. They're really committed to studying these reactors, aren't they?
Looks like these Fallen have picked up some new tricks. We need to get down there, fast.
Let me try something. Your sword is shining brighter than ever. Whoa. Breathtaking. You know, you've made astounding progress, Wolf.
You're not doing too shabby either.
It's about to start, Wolf. Are you nervous?
What's there to be nervous about?
I need to focus. Don't let those fallen get near me. This power, it's too strong. I can't hold it much longer. Almost there.
Zev!
Hey, can you move? We have a lot more of the world to see.
Nothing is impossible.
Hang in there, Zev. I'll get you out of here. You all right, Zev?
So you did win.
Thanks to your sword.
It's your sword now. I still need a minute. Looks like the Fallen's research into the Sentinels goes deeper than we'd thought. I've informed Lord Radagast about this. Let's go back and hear what he thinks.
I can feel it. Your light has grown. Looks like you finished rekindling the light within your sword.
There were a few bumps along the road, but Zev and I did it. Together.
Excellent. This relic has been restored, and it will be known as Wolf's Howl from now on.
It is a special name.
You have proven yourself. Now, it is time for you to understand the true threat we face. I hereby authorize you to enter our most secret archive. This way. The Haven Archive holds humanity's precious documents collected over centuries. From the Traveler to the Golden Age, from the Dark Descent to the Collapse, everything we know is stored here. Decades ago, we were assailed by an alien force known as the Fallen. A race once favored by the Traveler, but later abandoned.
Sounds like these aliens have, parent issues?
Their ever-growing envy and hatred against humanity is driving them into a frenzy. With them having chased the Traveler all the way here, it's only a matter of time before they launch an all-out attack. We are outnumbered and doomed to be eradicated if no action is taken.
I suppose you have a plan?
Haven will not sit idly by. We know that our sole path to salvation lies in the unity of humanity. There are many human settlements out there scattered across the world, isolated, yet resilient. Take a look at this. In the Golden Age, Jiangxi Metro was one of the most important spaceports and a major hub of the global communications system. The House of Devils, one of many houses among the Fallen, seized the chance to attack Jiangxi early on, cutting off global communications and leaving humans everywhere to fight alone, unable to unite.
Are there any survivors left there?
A small group of human guerrillas are still fighting against the House of Devils, but they, aren't quite fond of me. That's why I need you to go there and re-establish a connection with them. Bolster their defenses, help them fend off the Fallen, and start working towards getting their systems back online.
I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but there's about 12,000 miles separating us and Jiangxi. How am I getting there?
The House of Devils have control of the airspace and will shoot down any suspicious transports. Luckily, They don't know Kavar is on our side. She embarked on a path different from her people. Chose to ally with us and follow what she believes.
Greetings, favored one. My skiff. Take you to Jiangxi Metro.
Skiff? You mean a fallen ship?
Don't worry. You aren't the first human to fly with her.
Ensure you ready. You've all come to meet at my stall, favored one. Jiangxi, it's up to you next.
The town hall's still holding out, but not for much longer.
Fight them off first.
This doesn't look good. The survivors can't hold out much longer.
Lead the way, Zev. This should be the last one.
Let's talk to their leader. I feel that the battle is far from over.
I'm Wolf, and this is Zev. We're here on Lord Radagast's behalf under the Iron Banner.
Lightbearer. We've already told Radagast Jiangxi Metro is fine. You greedy immortals can dream of controlling us all you want, but we won't bow down.
Whoa, whoa. We're not here to control you. We're here to help.
Stay with Mu Ying and get to safety!
Foolish child. We're fine, Wolf. It's Oyerla who needs help. There's a town hall past those gates. Lots of us are trapped there. Go!
Wolf, she needs our help.
To think there still exist Lightbearers who aren't completely useless.
Is the battle over already?
We recaptured the town hall, but those wretched Fallen still have East Street under their control. My men are barely holding on. Guess I'll have to go it alone.
You still got me. It's my duty to fight too.
Hopefully your gun is more persuasive than your sense of duty. Follow me.
A giant servitor? Must be the leader of the fallen soldiers here.
We need to destroy it before it reaches the town hall.
It's almost down. Keep fighting.
The Iron Lords won't let this happen again. I swear it.
We need Lightbearers on the ground with us. Not empty promises again and again.
I'm here now, and I'm not leaving you until this is settled.
Huh. When your Lord Radagast promised his aid, we were expecting more than a single Lightbearer.
We can't guess at the Iron Lord's intentions. Wolf's here, and that's a start. Let's talk more about this someplace warmer. I knew Lord Radagast would not abandon us.
Save it. If he cares so much, then where is he? Spit it out. What does the good Lord want?
Ayuel! I apologize for her attitude. She's young and has a quick temper. But she didn't mean what she said.
Didn't I?
Let's hear the Lord's orders first.
Lord Radagast sent me to help restore Jiangxi Metro's global communications hub.
Actually, we've been trying to do that ourselves, but this terrible weather has made it nearly impossible. All we can do is sit by and watch as the Fallen plunder our remnants of the Golden Age. Not at first, but we haven't seen a clear day ever since the Fallen started attacking. And strangely enough, the storms seem to be coming with each Fallen attack. The lightning strikes our soldiers as if aiming at them. I'm starting to suspect the Fallen have found a way to control the weather.
Is that even possible?
I wouldn't rule it out. I've seen evidence of such technology existing during the Golden Age. We found the center of the storm nearby, and the closer you get, the stronger it gets. Likely our best bet at finding clues. And as luck would have it, Ayuela found this on a Fallen engineer the last time she scouted the area.
It's some sort of data chip?
It appears to be schematics for some large machine. But most of the information is written in a Lixni script. Deciphering it will take some time.
Leave it to me. I know just who to take this to.
Are you sure? The Lixni language is extremely complex. Their speech organs are completely different from our vocal cords, to say nothing of distinguishing frequencies in vocal tremors. To my knowledge, no human has been able to master it.
Don't worry. She has some natural advantages.
Wolf, I've sent the data to Kavar. Let's go talk to her.
Radagast favored, I have decoded the data chip. You may proceed to the storm.
Oh, that was quite efficient.
What did you find out?
Fulminator, machine you seek, unleashes storm.
Any way to turn it off?
Fulminator complex, even for the favored one. Managed by Slicer Vanok, the Artright. Many challenged Vanok result in specimen attack with the fire team, avoid same end. Many of your kind lounging in bad old time, seeking adventures. Visit maybe favored one, find ally.
Hey there! We hear there's a well-known light-bearer around here looking for some adventure.
Wait, it's you! I know you! What's your name again?
I'm Wolf. This is Zev.
Right! Wolf, the new light bearer around Haven. I'm Kaber and he's Shams. You look a little troubled? What's going on, friend? Well, you've come to the right light bearer. A hero's journey always requires a companion, and you found the best one.
Oh, come on, don't flatter yourself, Kaber.
Self-promotion is a key skill. Anyway, how about it? Want to hear about my adventure?
Oh no, not again.
It was an exhilarating, thrilling adventure. A transport squad from Haven was surrounded by the Fallen outside the old city. As I just so happened to be passing through, I stepped forward and single-handedly faced thousands of enemies.
That's right, we defeated... Wait, thousands?
At last, they were thoroughly thrashed, the transport team escaped safely, and I, the hero, smiled as the curtain fell. And that's how it went down. I gave those scavengers a wallop they won't forget. Of course, that's just one of my many feats.
Quite the tale, truly.
Actually, this was just the beginning of my grand journey. I came to Haven after that, looking for the greatest battlefield poet, wanting to prove that I'm worthy of her singing my praises.
Are you talking about...
Yup, the one and only. Great Lady Scoring, her iron poet.
I admire your courage. But how come I haven't heard any poems from Scory about you? Did you prove yourself worthy?
Well, yes, but that's a whole other story. A grand, spectacular, yet wild tale about the Iron Bar. Obviously, I have plenty more stories to share with you, Wolf. After I solve whatever your problem is. You won't regret it, pal.
Looking forward to seeing what you've got.
Where can we find more light-bearers like you? When it comes to adventures, the more the merrier, after all.
Look no further, right here. The tavern, where all great journeys begin.
Considering that most light bearers are much more busy, you might need a middleman.
That's where the traveling vendor Pandora 7 comes in. It's said that many light bearers are connected to her in one way or another.
That's right. It was Pandora who suggested we come to Haven.
You can probably find her at the bazaar. If she's still in the city, that is.
Don't be so quick to abandon our new friends, Shams. How about we go look for her together? Come on, I'll lead the way.
The weather suddenly reverted back to how it was before the Fallen's invasion. And that deadly lightning is gone too. I know this was your doing, Wolf.
You can't put a price on that, Sunshine, right? Any news on the communication hub?
The communications hub seems to have quite a few damaged parts. I've dispatched some of our guerrillas to search Jiangxi for relevant materials.
Anything we can do to help?
Most of Jiangxi Metro is still in Fallen hands. If you could help us clear them out, we could start rebuilding our home. Unfortunately, there's little we can spare at the moment, except a sparrow for you to ride.
Leave it to us.
Well, you're not too shabby. I'll give you that.
It was a team effort.
True. Then we'll celebrate together.
I'm afraid it's not yet time to celebrate. Ikora Ray.
Wolf.
What have you discovered?
A new threat, lurking beneath the ice. Just beginning to surface. We cannot be complacent.
What kind of threat are we talking about?
A rift is growing. I've secured the coordinates.
They're starting to stir. There's no time left. Meet me in the Icefield Cavern, Wolf. I want you to see it with your own eyes.
What is that new threat Ikora mentioned?
I don't know. Ikora's always been one to act alone, and she barely shares her research with us. But I trust her judgment. No matter what it is, if it's enough to threaten such a powerful warlock, it must be far more dangerous than the Fallen.
Only one way to find out. I'll go find her.
Location recorded. I am detecting multiple void spectrum detonations up ahead. Ikora should be somewhere nearby.
Let's find out.
These creatures seem nearly feral. Something more intelligent must be sending them here.
I've had enough of you. Take this! Wolf? Over here! Jiangxi Metro is in danger. These monsters are flooding in through this gateway. Wolf, with your help, I can seal the passageway. Just buy me some time!
Impressive.
It's not over yet. I must go take her down. Watch my back, young wolf.
A huge amount of energy?
I have a bad feeling about this. We need to hurry.
Is this the Jiangxi Metro?
Not entirely. This place is like patchwork. As if the metro was ripped apart and stitched back together.
An invader approaches the throne.
Indeed. It seems like a trans-dimensional space. It can replicate and restructure the dimension we're familiar with. Although, it's somewhat fragmented.
They just keep coming.
I am Iranuk, sister of the great Crota. Your sin of trespassing this realm. Atone for it with your life.
You did it! She's gone! Wait! The room seems to be transmitting something, Ikora.
You have earned the right to hear my words before you die.
Ikora, the portal is collapsing! Get us out of here!
Existence is the struggle to exist. Anuk's failure denotes a lack of strength. Devour.
Thank you.
What did you find inside?
An army of the darkness. Enemies who don't fear the light. They hunger for it. Their master has set its sights upon us. You have to warn Haven.
I've made myself clear. We don't have the capacity to go chasing after a vague threat.
How could an Iron Lord like yourself be so ignorant?
What do you suggest, Warlock?
We focus all our firepower and prioritize dealing with the Hive. They pose a far greater threat than the Fallen.
What little resources Haven has are just barely enough to fend off the Fallen. Given our current state, we cannot possibly wage war on the Hive.
At the very least, you should publicly acknowledge the Hive's existence. Let everyone know there's an even greater danger out there. They have the right to know that Haven isn't as safe as their Iron Lord claims.
That would only spread fear. Consider this. Jiangxi Metro is able to focus on fighting the Fallen specifically because they do not know about the Hive. And it's thanks to that focus that they can secure more and more victories.
Then what do you suggest, my lord? Turn a blind eye?
Quite the opposite, actually. An outstanding Lightbearer is keeping an eye on their every move, is she not? Ikora, the war against the Hive has long begun. Its battlefield is just more concealed than most. I'm sorry that I cannot provide any additional resources, but I still hope you can continue your research and gather all the useful information you can.
I would have done it regardless.
So that thing about the Hive, you already had a plan?
The Hive are not the first enemy we faced, nor will they be the last. I cannot predict how things will unfold, only prepare for the worst. Scholars like Ikora have keen minds, but what our people need most in times like these are strong hearts.
As for you, Wolf, you haven't let me down. I can tell that Ikora recognizes your prowess on the battlefield, too. It's not easy to impress that warlock. I hope you can continue aiding the investigation into the Hive. Not even Ikora can fight this battle alone.
I have to admit, no matter how absurd Radagast's points may seem at first, in the end, you always realize he's right.
Honestly, I think both of you have a point.
You're not exactly the comforting type.
If a threat arises, it should be stomped out. Whether it's Hive or Fallen, it makes no difference to me. If the Hive come knocking again, we'll deal with them together.
Very well.
I won't stop my research into the Hive. And similarly, if you find yourself in trouble, be it Fallen or anything else, you can always call on me.
Then it's settled. The next time a shadow stirs,
we won't face it alone.
War against the Hive has long begun. Its battlefield is just more concealed than most. I'm sorry that I cannot provide any additional resources, but I still hope you can continue your research and gather all the useful information you can.
I would have done it regardless.
So that thing about the Hive, you already had a plan?
The Hive are not the first enemy we faced, nor will they be the last. I cannot predict how things will unfold, only prepare for the worst. Scholars like Ikora have keen minds, but what our people need most in times like these are strong hearts.
As for you, Wolf, you haven't let me down. I can tell that Ikora recognizes your prowess on the battlefield, too. It's not easy to impress that warlock. I hope you can continue aiding the investigation into the Hive. Not even Ikora can fight this battle alone.
I have to admit, no matter how absurd Radagast's points may seem at first, in the end, you always realize he's right.
Honestly, I think both of you have a point.
You're not exactly the...
My lord, word has already spread about how Wolf and Zev helped Jiangxi Metro. Perhaps they could investigate this temporal rift. I'm sure they could uncover its secrets.
I'm afraid Wolf can't aid your investigation just yet, Mishra. There's a weapon that needs finding. An incredibly powerful artifact from the Fallen's homeworld.
Now you've got my attention.
Ever since a ketch crashed near Jiangxi Metro, the Fallen there have been constantly trying to retrieve an artifact of their forebearers. Fortunately, the ketch's enemy recognition systems malfunctioned, keeping them out. My scouts reported a prickly member of the House of Devils appeared recently. He cracked the defense system and has begun searching the ketch. Now our enemy is just one step away from taking the artifact.
Then we'll just have to beat them to it.
Speak with Kavar. You'll need her help if you're to enter the Devil's territory.
Radagast got me on a mission to take an artifact from a ketch. How much do you know about it?
Weapon from Reese, held deep in the ketch, attracted Zorik's powerful treasure hunter. Then I shall meet the favored one at the ketch. Jiangxi humans will attack on sight. A young female shoots with precision. Better to stay hidden.
I hope we don't run into any new search squads from the House of Devils. Have you noticed that many of them have electronic implants?
Is that uncommon?
They are more integrated than other Fallen. Their servitors, shanks, and other machinery are not to be underestimated.
You are unharmed. Good. We will begin when you are ready. There, the weapon of Reese awaits, heavily guarded. Only one entrance remains functional.
This looks like a trap.
I would say the same, but it is not. When you're ready, I have your back. Your target is an artifact of Reese. I'll make sure you get to the ketch where the artifact is kept. The cows always hold on to their favorite treasures. That means you must venture into the bridge at the very top.
And you aren't coming with me, are you?
Radagast asked me to bring you here. That's all. You may consider this operation a sort of test.
Huh. The artifacts of her own people, but Kavar doesn't seem too interested.
Perhaps her only concern is her duties for the Iron Lords. Huh. A Jiangshi gorilla. What's he doing here?
He was attacked, and the energy from the House of Devil's weapon still lingered within him. Thankfully, he's still alive. The catch is just up ahead. Hurry and proceed with your mission.
Zev, what do you know about Kavar? Why does she serve Radagast?
I'm not sure about the details, but she's definitely different from other Fallen. She's been helping Radagast for a while now. Her presence might explain why Haven has won so many victories against the Fallen. After the fall of their world, the Fallen launched an invasion of Earth. These catches serve as both a ship and a home. Something is wrong. Danger!
Wolf? Glad to see you, but why are you here?
Radagast sent me here to acquire the fallen artifact.
So you were entangled in this quandary with me. My scouts were patrolling nearby until they were ambushed by the Fallen. Most of my men were either killed or severely injured. That ugly mystery you just saw is Sorix, the Fallen treasure hunter. If we don't eliminate him, Jiangshi Metro will never know peace again.
Let's do it. But don't take unnecessary risks. Leave that part to me.
You got it.
Is this the bridge Kavar mentioned? Look, there's the fallen artifact. Kavar is right. It is exotic. Fallen incoming. Let's see what this thing can do.
This artifact belongs to me. A weak light bearer like you dares to covet a Reese artifact. Delusional.
Someone's coming.
Damn! Wolf!
Hello.
She's with me. Are you hurt?
Not especially. A weapon, please. Of Reese. No more will ever be made. It prefers you.
Why?
Once the light shone on us. The relic remembers. But it left us. I hope it does not leave you.
Maybe we deserve it more.
The great machine's will is unfathomable. For humans and Elixir both.
Wait, Wolf, is this from Sorix?
Standard Elixir technology. It's Sorix's communicator. Time to report back to Radagast.
Did you find it? We did. It's powerful, but...
It is damaged. Sorix, too powerful, had to overcharge the weapon.
I didn't expect you'd need to overcharge it to take out a treasure hunter.
Sorix not alone. Communicator indicate he is powered, augmented by Izakis the Martyr, Splicer Arc Priest.
More splicers. What on earth are they scheming?
Splicers, much danger. Even within House of Devils, exploit research facilities at Jiangshi. Conduct secret experiments.
Jiangxi Metro is filled with Golden Age tech. If the splicers turn it against us, the results would be dire.
To face the splicers, stronger firepower is required. The artifact ceased functioning. Chances to win are slim.
Maybe we can take it to the gunsmith?
Our artifact, beyond humans' reach. Only special race-forged components, not one, but two, would suffice.
That doesn't sound easy.
Reese now just a memory. Such components lost during long drift. Impossible to find, unless time itself traversed.
Traverse time. Lord Radagast, isn't there a temporal rift Mishra mentioned?
A convenient solution. Too convenient, even. Besides, we know nothing about that rift. It could be a trap.
Then it's a good time to reveal the secret behind it.
Somehow I get the feeling that I'm not going to convince you otherwise. Proceed with caution, and report back if you find anything suspicious.
The temporal rift? Where should we start? Let's see if there are any fluctuations in local space-time.
The threads of fate weave through the celestial bodies. The Nine have found you worthy. A path has revealed itself within Haven.
Zev, I think I just heard a voice coming from this coin.
I am an agent of the Nine. May we speak?
What is all this?
I mean no harm. Those I serve have a challenge for you. Your will is your own, but the cosmic armory of the Nine is vast. Prove your worth here. And solutions to worldly struggles may present themselves.
And what about you? Did they make it worth your while?
My will is not my own. The Nine have sensed your need, something at the front of your mind. Those who need are met with their desires if they claim what they seek. It is, at the moment, the pieces of an artifact, remnants of Reese. Or, in the future, something more interesting. The Nine express many things. Among them, delight.
Going in. No pressure.
I smell Reese technology and the worthy dust of an age long past. This trinket is a friendly gesture from those I serve.
You do realize there's still one component missing, right? Can I ask for the whole package?
The Nine's gifts are bound by their choice, a reflection of the inscrutable will. To seek beyond the Nine's provision, one's path must then diverge towards the Ahamkara, from which the fabric of desire and reality intertwine. You have already seen one, have you not? He serves the same lord as you.
Radagast.
Wolf, I hope you found the components we need to repair the Reese artifact.
Just one, and that's all we can find from the temporal rift.
Is such a powerful weapon destined to remain just out of reach? Where did you hear that word? No human should entangle themselves with the Ahamkara.
We all know how important this artifact is. Do we have any other options?
Morgren's ability has been kept secret due to its dangerous nature.
paracausal power that alters reality, capable of having unforeseeable consequences.
Oh, sovereign mind, may I suggest we use the hunting grounds? Turn this all into a trial.
The hunting grounds aren't stable enough. It's too risky to send anyone in.
Who better to be the forerunner than Wolf?
Very well. The hunt shall commence. But if I sense anything suspicious, the trial stops.
Welcome to my domain, where your endless dreams may be made true. My words can bring the impossible to reality. You need but have the strength of heart to burn your desire into the surface of reality. Ah, I sense it. Right there at the front of your mind. A fallen heirloom, forgotten by time. Chasing it alone poses risks. I'll send you back for now. Gather those who share your desire. Bring them here. Offer your wishes, and I shall grant you what you seek.
Threat toward me is tolerable. To my fire.
Covered that scent. Delicious. Such a wondrous flavor. Forgive me. A lapse in judgment. Momentarily. What I sense within you satisfies my curiosity and that of my lord for the moment, as does the strength of your desire. Hold the image of what you need in your mind. Wish into existence the forgotten detritus of a distant world. Take the fragments as if they were yours all along.
We have both components now. Let's see if Kavar can repair the weapon for us.
I've acquired all the missing components. Can you fix the weapon?
What? How did you? This is unexpected. I believed this weapon would be forever broken. Like the world it comes from. I would be honored to restore it. It is done. Great creation of the Elixni, fragment of former glories. Honor this legacy, well-favored one.
Thanks, Kavar. The splicers won't know what hit them.
Now that we fixed the weapon, let's talk to Mu Ying about our next steps.
There you are, Wolf.
I heard you have some good news, Mu Ying.
We've discovered the key to getting communications back online. The Quantum Tuner. A Golden Age creation responsible for quantum signal processing and transmission. The core of global communication technology. But finding it is the tricky part. All our attempts so far have turned up nothing. Now there's only one place left where we might find a lead. The data center on the outskirts of Jiangxi Metro. I'd like to ask you to sneak in there and see what you can find on the Quantum Tuner.
The data center? But that place was captured by the Fallen a long time ago. And with all due respect, can we actually find any useful information under the Fallen's nose?
Don't worry, I've arranged a guide for you. Ayuela has already set off. You can meet at the data center.
I see it. Well, the terminals you're looking for are in the building ahead. Follow me.
I tried to restore the data here and found that most of it dated back to 14 years ago.
14 years ago?
Something wrong, Ayuela?
Oh, it's nothing. Probably just a coincidence.
Can you find anything related to the Quantum Tuner?
I'll give it a try.
Authenticate manually? Wait,
What's that?
A program? Looks more like a game. And a well-coded one at that. We did it!
Ayuela, you seem kind of familiar with this program.
Well, it's similar to a game that my mother and I used to play.
Your mother? I don't think you've mentioned her much before.
She disappeared when I was just a kid.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Zev, have you found anything useful?
This terminal doesn't have the quantum tuner's location, but I did find its ID. That's something, right? We can use the ID to search for it at another terminal. Time to go. Actually, the logs showed that a number of people have tried to retrieve the data here. But strangely, they stopped doing that 14 years ago. It's like they gave up or something. Your intuition is right, Wolf. It appears these terminals were damaged in a fallen attack. Judging by their gear, it looks like it was Radagast's light bearers fighting against the Fallen. Looks like the light bearers suffered heavy casualties trying to guard this place. Wait, why did they suddenly withdraw before the standoff ended?
Because Radagast ordered them to retreat.
Ayuela, are you okay? You don't look too good.
I remembered. This data center. Jiangxi Metro's data archaeologists originally set their sights on it.
Data archaeologists?
In order to use Golden Age technology to restore Jiangxi Metro, those scholars snuck in under Radagast's protection on a recovery mission. But the price of victory was likely too high for Radagast, so he suddenly withdrew all the armaments. Without any light bearers to protect them, they had no choice but to halt the recovery efforts. My mother was one of the data archaeologists. I never saw her again after that.
I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm sorry for your loss.
I think Radagast sees things from a different perspective. He has to consider humanity's survival, our future. Though sometimes even I can't understand some of his decisions.
Maybe. Now's not the time to be talking about that, though. We should move on and find the quantum tuner. This is one of the data archaeologists? Someone came in here after Radagast retreated. Follow her.
I think I might be able to get this door open. Just a moment. It's the authentication program again.
This program is my mother's. There's no mistaking it. But what's it doing here?
The log shows hundreds of failed attempts to access the terminal. Oh, I've got it! The program's a firewall, meant to stop the Fallen from stealing the data. It looks simple enough to crack, but the Fallen couldn't make heads or tails of it. Using this difference in thought patterns, it's the same as the previous scan. The record stops at a certain point, presumably when Lord Radagast retreated. Hang on. Someone re-uploaded the data in the protection program. Alachio?
Alachio? That's my mother. This date. It's when she disappeared.
Looks like Alachio still returned to the data center after Radagast retreated, and the place was captured by the Fallen.
She came here and faced the Fallen alone? It was a brave decision. Heroic, even.
Maybe others would see it like that. But as her daughter, it was just cruel. She chose to abandon me.
Ayuela, maybe your mother had no choice but to do it for you and for humanity as a whole.
She devoted her entire life to a return to the so-called Golden Age, and what did she get? Her lord's betrayal. That's how her great life ended.
Ayuela, I have no right to judge the history between Radagast and Jiangxi Metro. But I believe that this wasn't your mother's end. The legacy that your mother left behind flourished 14 years later, and became the key to our fight against the Fallen. That's something beyond even the Lightbearer's capability. countless mortals like your mother laid down their lives to protect the flame of hope. And it's thanks to them that humanity didn't perish with the Golden Age.
Maybe. But does it justify a mother abandoning her child?
Sorry to interrupt, but I found the Quantum Tuner's installation and maintenance log based on the ID. The records show that it was sent to a higher-level research base during the Golden Age. It hasn't been activated since, so it's probably still sealed there.
Can you find out where it is?
Unfortunately, the data is seriously corrupted.
A large data center like this should have a centralized backup lab. Keep pushing. As long as we find a terminal that can connect to the data backup, we'll be able to reveal the final coordinates. No response?
This terminal ran out of power a long time ago. Let's see if there's a standby power source here. We'll have to do a reboot, Wolf. Got it! A blank screen? Did it fail? No. Wait, something's here. If you're an ally from Jiangxi Metro, then I welcome you. I am the leader of a team of data archaeologists from Jiangxi Metro, Alatio. I have uploaded and encrypted all of the data. The technology of the Jiangxi Metro guerrillas can help you decrypt it. Please use this precious data for good. It will play an irreplaceable role in the restoration of Golden Age civilization. I downloaded the encrypted data that Alatio uploaded. The guerrillas should be able to decrypt it and get us the Quantum Tuner's current location.
Then let's give Mu Ying the good news.
Wait,
we did it! Hold on, not yet. Data...
It was specially designed by my mother. She once taught me how to use it. Here, like this.
Data Warden, Ice Arrow authentication detected. Special message loading. Special message loaded.
If you are able to receive this message, then you must be the one I've been waiting for. I'm sure you've been waiting a long time to hear from me, Ayuela. I was numb and lost, despairing over what had happened and struggling to find the meaning of my existence. Until I gave birth to you, Ayuela. The moment you opened your eyes in my arms, I realized that there was still hope. You are my hope. I'm sorry that I had no choice but to leave you when you were young. Please forgive me. I had to keep the light of hope alive for humanity. And for you, I believe that at some point in the future, you will be able to understand everything. Though the light of hope be faint, we shall shield it with our flesh and blood.
Hope, huh? Some people give everything for that vague little word. Was my mother one of those people?
Your mother was a hero.
Thank you, Wolf. I want to stay for a while and take a look at her final resting place. I need some time as well to understand everything she said.
You guys are back. Any luck?
The Quantum Tuner is being kept in some secret research base, and the data associated with it is encrypted. We'll need to decrypt it to get any answers.
This is indeed the data archaeologist's technology. Leave it to Zhang Wenbin. I'll let you know if there's any news.
We found traces of Alatio in the data center, plus a message she left for Ayuela. Is that why you let her come along?
These past years, I've been wondering how to tell Ayuela the truth. But perhaps it was for the best that she found out on her own. I just don't know if she'll be able to understand what Alatio did. She's still young, but one day she'll grow up to be a great leader, just like her mother.
It happened and struggling to find the meaning of my existence. Until I gave birth to you, Ayuela. The moment you opened your eyes in my arms, I realized that there was still hope. You are my hope. I'm sorry that I had no choice but to leave you when you were young. Please forgive me. I had to keep the light of hope alive for humanity. And for you, I believe that at some point in the future, you will be able to understand everything, though the light of hope be faint. We shall shield it with our flesh and blood.
Hope, huh? Some people give everything for that vague little word. Was my mother one of those people?
Your mother was a hero.
Thank you, Wolf. I want to stay for a while and take a look at her final resting place. I need some time as well to understand everything she said.
You guys are back. Any luck?
The quantum tuner is being kept in some secret research base, and the data associated with it is encrypted. We'll need to decrypt it to get any answers.
This is indeed the data archaeologist's technology. Leave it to Zhang Wenbin. I'll let you know if there's any news.
We found traces of Aleccio in the data center, plus a message she left for Ayuela. Is that why you let her come along?
These past years, I've been wondering how to tell Ayuela the truth. But perhaps it was for the best that she found out on her own. I just don't know if she'll be able to understand what Aleccio did. She's still young, but one day she'll grow up to be a great leader, just like her. According to the maintenance log, the only remaining quantum tuner is now placed at the Lanyue 5 research base. It's time to carry on what our heroes left behind.
Then what are we waiting for, Wolf? Let's head to Lanyue 5 now.
I'm afraid the situation there is a bit more complicated than you think.
My lord.
Greetings, my old friend. I'm glad to see you're well. Lanyue 5 was the most advanced research center at Jiangxi Metro, and the cradle of various cutting-edge technology and experimental equipment. Hence, I purposely had it locked down when I withdrew.
I was the one who personally carried out your order to lock it down. No one has approached Lanyue 5 ever since.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. No one knows its current state. The splicers may have already discovered its value. Just approaching the building could prove deadly. Wolf and I should be the ones to retrieve the quantum tuner.
And have Jiangxi and the Great Iron Lords dead? No thank you. The gorillas and Wolf can do this without your help. Our fate won't be left for others to decide. Not again!
I know how you feel, kid. But I'm sure you understand as well as I do that this mission is too important to fail. Having 2 light bearers retrieve it is our safest option.
Set off immediately to Lanyue 5. Let's meet there, Wolf. I won't ask you to fly solo on this one. If we secure the quantum tuner, we could use it as an Ansible. Build a comms network for Haven. But I have no clue what's waiting for us inside.
No heat signatures. It looks abandoned.
Looks can be deceiving.
Let's hope you're wrong. We've got to hurry. Skiffs. When did so many of these pests gather here? We've come to the right place.
Think it has something to do with the splicers?
I'm not sure, but I need to figure out what's happening here. I'll look deeper into it. Meanwhile, you and Zev go find the quantum tuner. Keep your comms open. I'll be in touch.
This should be the control room. Wolf, I might be able to locate the tuner through the terminal. Bingo! I found it. Marking the location now. What on earth is that? What kind of monstrosity did the Fallen create?
I just heard an explosion. Was that you guys?
The Fallen have built some kind of enormous shank.
That confirms it. My worst fears have come to fruition.
You mean the splicers made that monster?
Precisely. Avoid direct conflict with it at all cost. What's your status on the quantum tuner?
We found the quantum tuner at the communications hub, but we stirred up some trouble in the process. This is the communications hub. We did it! Now grab the tuner and let's scram! Wolf, outside the window! It's that big shake! It's going to tear this place apart!
Hurry! That won't hold it for long! We have to get out of here before the other shanks activate!
There are more?
Wolf, run as fast as you can! Book it! These fallen scum wouldn't pass up the chance to hunt down an Iron Lord. As desperate as they can seem, they are cunning hunters.
Watch out! It's gone berserk! The quantum tuner!
Got it!
Oh no!
Morgren! Morgren!
Lord Radagast, should you fulfill my restriction?
Just this once.
Oh, Lord Lyme, speak your wish.
I wish that machine following us would vanish!
Where did you make that thing go?
Disappear. That is the Lord's wish. Beyond that is none of my concern.
The power of a wish is never given for free. And a price is always exacted. I only hope that all this was worth it.
Integration successful. Activating now.
Error. Administrator permission required.
Wait. Permission required?
How are we supposed to gain Golden Age permission? What should we do? Can Zev hack it?
I wouldn't do that. Golden Age tech is beyond our full understanding. Any mistake could damage it.
Is there any legitimate way to gain access?
If we can find a user database, I should be able to copy authorization documents from it.
The Fallen have nearly stripped the Metro clean. The only place that could exist in is...
The space station, at the top of the space elevator. Getting there will prove difficult. We'll need to fight our way up there from the very bottom of it.
How hard could it be? We're right below the elevator, aren't we?
If you were going into space, I'm afraid Jiangxi Metro in its current state can't provide you much support.
Wait, Wolf. I think I can lend a...
Come to your senses, kid. Do you have any idea what's up there in the space? Besides, you know we can't activate the elevator.
Is it broken?
It's not. The elevator consumes an enormous amount of energy to activate, which is supplied by a vast and complex automated power plant underneath. However, we found a giant fallen machine hold up there. It looks to be leeching off the electricity that should be powering the elevator. Here's a photo that my scouts took.
Fierce-looking fellow. Spiky, too.
Is there anything we should know about it before charging in?
Unfortunately, you know as much as we do. You'd better consult that friend of yours, the one who's fluent in Elixir.
Seen it. The photo your ghost sent. Umbrix Prime. The prime servitor of the House of Devils. Worshipped like a god. Prime Servitor, worshipped, honored. Once mighty god reduced to siphoning human energy to survive. Strange. Pitiful.
It fell from the altar to the pit.
Descended, desecrated, and dismissed. Something more powerful replaced. Yet the old god remains strong. Your fire team too must be strong. True elites.
Woohoo! We're in space!
I need some time to adapt to this. Even my breathing feels different. But yes, we're in space. All right, let's get moving. Where's the control room?
Right here. Let's go. The power supply is in good condition. The mainframe should be nearby.
If the power's still working, does that mean it's being maintained? What is this place?
What's this sound from above?
Fallen ships. I may have drawn their attention. I've got to hurry.
No wonder the House of Devils are constantly plundering technology and materials from the Golden Age. They've even built a space fortress right above our heads.
The Fallen found us. Get ready for combat. Authorization data acquired. Back to the elevator now. We got something else from the system, too. It looks like the Splicer's plans for modifying the space station. But they were all in Elixni language. I could only guess.
We can have Kavar decipher it when we get back.
There! The elevator! We made it.
Wait, Zev. There's no way Jiangxi Metro can withstand an invasion of this scale. We need to buy them some time.
We can use the authorization we just got to temporarily lock down the elevator. Hopefully, it'll slow them down.
And I'm sure Lord Radagast can come up with a plan. Let's head back.
Woohoo! We're in space!
I need some time to adapt to this. Even my breathing feels different. But yes, we're in space. All right, let's get moving. Where's the control room?
Right here. Let's go. The power supply is in good condition. The mainframe should be nearby.
If the power's still working, does that mean it's being maintained? What is this place?
What's this sound from above?
Fallen ships. I may have drawn their attention. I've got to hurry.
No wonder the House of Devils are constantly plundering technology and materials from the Golden Age. They've even built a space fortress right above our heads.
The Fallen found us. Get ready for combat. Authorization data acquired. Back to the elevator now. We got something else from the system, too. It looks like the Splicer's plans for modifying the space station. But they were all in Elixni language. I could only guess.
We can have Kavar decipher it when we get back.
There! The elevator! We made it.
Wait, Zev. There's no way Jiangxi Metro can withstand an invasion of this scale. We need to buy them some time.
We can use the authorization we just got to temporarily lock down the elevator. Hopefully, it'll slow them down.
And I'm sure Lord Radagast can come up with a plan. Let's head back.
Our comms with the other regions are gradually coming back online. The residents of Jiangxi Metro are beginning to move to Haven. You've accomplished something I've been trying to do for years, but I'm afraid our work is far from over. Kavar has deciphered the files you found. It turns out the fallen fortress is built directly under Azakis' orders, using resources from Jiangxi Metro. It poses a far greater threat than we could have ever thought.
Azakis, Splicer Archpriest, once served Prime Servitor, yet he subjugated, usurped, became the House of Devils' new god. Obsessed into body augmentation, fanatical, Eclipse monolith, he so dubbed the fortress.
Once active, that monolith, whatever it's called, will function as a spaceship, capable of attacking anywhere on the planet.
Including Haven?
I'm afraid that's not the primary concern right now. Don't forget what's attached to the bottom of it.
The space elevator.
If fortress detach, elevator falls, Jiangxi is crushed.
And the people there will never be able to evacuate in time. What are our options?
Azakis trusts no one. Hold soul authorization. Kill him. Fortress will be no threat.
It will be no easy task, though. We'll need some time to identify Azakis' behavioral patterns and come up with a plan. Meanwhile, you'll need to gather a fire team and gear up for a clash with him, Wolf. It's about time, Wolf. We've locked onto Azakis' location. However, there are 3 formidable forces that will rally to their master at the slightest hint of danger. His relentless garrison at the upper level of the elevator, the swarm of drones nesting in the spaceport, and the unspeakable abominations propagated in his lab. Sever him from his supports, and Azakis shall find himself exposed to an all-out attack. The safety of Jiangxi Metro is in your hands, Wolf.
Sacrifice one.
Storm is coming.
We've managed to take down several of Azakis' more prominent followers. Well done, Wolf.
Guess it's time to pay Azakis himself a visit then.
Radagast favored. During previous battle, monitored Space Fortress made a significant discovery. When crew member scouting saw Azakis in assembly plant beneath Space Fortress, has not left since.
An assembly plant?
The House of Devils repurposed some of the old space station's self-sustaining workshops, which were once used for producing spare parts. Now, they've turned it into a weapons factory.
Yet Azakis did not go to be overseer. Conventional weapons do not require such presence.
Sounds like a good opportunity for a surprise attack.
Kavar's skiff can take you to the assembly plant, but it cannot stay to provide fire support. If the assassination is a success, you'll need to get to an evacuation point as soon as possible and send the signal. The skiff will fly in to bring you back. This is a covert operation. You'll be on your own once you get inside, Wolf.
Be quick. I will wait for your signal.
So your plan was to drop us into a vent with a cooling fan? Huh. Thanks a lot, Kavar.
Security sure seems lax for a factory personally overseen by Azagus. The assembly line isn't even running. The whole factory looks empty, except for those patrols.
I can see a broadcast update on the control terminal, but I'm not quite fluent in Elixir. Docking... combination... ascension?
What do they mean by ascension?
Maybe Azagus really is building some new, never-before-seen weapon. We can only find out in the workshop. Azagus might be there, too. Look at that track on the right.
These look like walker parts, but different.
I've never seen missile launchers or biosensor arms like that before.
If this is Azagus' new weapon, Jiangxi Metro is in trouble.
I'm picking up a heat source. Behind that glass.
Vermin, look up. You cannot stop me.
What is he about to do?
Flesh, weak, machine, ascension. Witness, witness.
He killed himself?
I'm not sure. Look at those wires. I've never seen anything like this. Was he uploading his...
New body bestows greater purpose. Inferior life forms must annihilate.
Enemies incoming!
It's a trap!
They blocked the signal here. We can't contact Kavar for backup.
Then we'll just have to fight our way out. Kavar, we need your skiff, now!
Skiff. Locked. Cannot get close.
Blast!
Hey there! Someone called for orbit rescue service?
Abuela, what are you doing here?
This way. We'll use the backup elevator.
Huh. Should be safe for now.
Let Haven and the temp outpost know that we've got Wolf.
I thought most of the guerrillas had already left Jiangxi Metro for Haven.
Well, I figured there must be a reason why you had everyone move to Haven, so I kept an eye out. Sure enough, it was something to do with what you saw on the space elevator.
Azagus set us up. He transferred his consciousness into a weird walker, then went back to his original command post to complete the final step of his mad plan. If his space fortress is activated, Jiangxi's done for.
Then we need to shut him and his plans down. For our loved ones. For our home. The guerrilla volunteers established a defensive outpost on the platform below the space fortress. That will be the bridgehead where you Lightbearers will launch your operation.
Ayuela, this is outer space. It's way too dangerous for you.
All of us volunteers who take part in these operations are well aware of the danger. But we will not back down. Not on the snow-covered, war-torn Earth, nor in the radiation-filled vacuum tens of thousands of feet above. Though the light of hope be faint, we shall shield it with our flesh and blood.
Well said, Ayuela.
Let the light of hope shine brighter for us all, Wolf. See you in the skies.
The takedown was a bust. Azagus has a new body, and he's returned to his stronghold to carry out his next plan.
I heard the debriefing from Jiangxi Metro. The guerrilla volunteers showed exceptional bravery. Fortunately, everyone escaped unscathed.
Yeah, thanks to Ayuela and the volunteers.
The volunteers risked their lives for this opportunity.
We cannot let it go to waste. Yet, there are still a few steps standing between us and victory. The area below the Space Fortress is more or less cleared, with the volunteers defending the middle. The Space Fortress is completely cut off. Izakis has nowhere left to run. But make no mistake, we must make adequate preparations for the attack. This battle is too important to lose, and when everything is ready, we'll then attack upwards and put an end to this fanatic once and for all.
Activated, Jiangxi's done for.
Then we need to shut him and his plans down. For our loved ones. For our home. The guerrilla volunteers established a defensive outpost on the platform below the Space Fortress. That will be the bridgehead where you Lightbearers will launch your operation.
Ayuela, this is outer space. It's way too dangerous for you.
All of us volunteers who take part in these operations are well aware of the danger. But we will not back down. Not on the snow-covered, war-torn Earth, nor in the radiation-filled vacuum tens of thousands of feet above. Though the light of hope be faint, we shall shield it with our flesh and blood.
Well said, Ayuela.
Let the light of hope shine brighter for us all, Wolf. See you in the skies.
The takedown was a bust. Izakis has a new body, and he's returned to his stronghold to carry out his next plan.
I heard the debriefing from Jiangxi Metro. The guerrilla volunteers showed exceptional bravery. Fortunately, everyone escaped unscathed.
Yeah, thanks to Ayuela and the volunteers.
The volunteers risked their lives for this opportunity. We cannot let it go to waste. Yet, there are still a few steps standing between us and victory. The area below the Space Fortress is more or less cleared, with the volunteers defending the middle. The Space Fortress is completely cut off. Izakis has nowhere left to run. But make no mistake, we must make adequate preparations for the attack. This battle is too important to lose, and when everything is ready, we'll then attack upwards and put an end to this fanatic once and for all.
The Red Sea Rift is Saladin's territory. Why hasn't he sought me out personally?
As Lord Saladin's Iron Wolf, I speak on his behalf. You can trust me, my lord.
Our communication network has been restored, yet I haven't heard so much as a word from my old friend. Clearly, he doesn't need my aid.
But the people of Viridia do. Lord Radagast, the Cabal already have troops approaching the Red Sea Rift. The fires of war will spread if left unchecked. Once Viridia falls, it will be Haven and its people who get burned.
Then let me go meet these Cabal.
My lord, I came here seeking an army, not a lone hero.
Wolf can go to the Red Sea Rift as my representative. Only when they confirm the need will Haven be sending any kind of army.
Very well. I'll meet you at the city gate, Lightbearer. We'll see if you can truly bring the people of Viridia hope, as Lord Radagast claims.
I apologize for sending you on such an urgent mission, Wolf. Our enemies grant us no respite. Before you head out, tell me, do you require any further knowledge of the Red Sea Rift? The Cabal are a militaristic race from beyond the Sol system that advocate conquest and expansion. You can think of them as a large and very efficient military machine, capable of razing cities in an instant. Compared to the hit-and-run tactics of the Fallen, the Cabal's organization makes them a very different beast. Viridia is a mining town located in the heart of the Red Sea Rift. One of our people, Lord Gareth, served as its defender, but he preferred a more democratic approach. Saw himself as a military advisor rather than a ruler. But he would go on to betray both the Iron Lords and his creed. And it was Lord Saladin who succeeded him after his death. The Red Sea Rift has been in turmoil ever since the collapse. A massive Sentinel and an Ahamkara clashed and died there. And in the aftermath of their battle, light-infused ore called Radiancite was recently discovered. It is these ores that have drawn the Cabal's invasion.
You sound familiar with this place.
Very. The Iron Lords lost a lot to secure that land's freedom. I'd always hoped that Viridia and Haven could one day be allies.
I take it that depends on your old friend.
Viridia is a free state. Saladin's voice is but one among many there. Understand that while some misunderstandings drove a wedge between us, we once fought side by side as brothers. I would still trust him with my life. Listen, if you truly want to help Viridia, then you're going to need to place your trust in him as well. Standing united against the Cabal is the only way the Rift is ever going to see peace.
I hope you've readied yourself. As soon as we arrive, we're taking immediate action.
I take it that means no welcome banquet? I'm starving.
The Cabal will have to entertain you for now. Several weeks ago, Viridia's miners hatched a plan to mine Radiant Site within range of the Cabal's new firebase. The plan failed, and they were taken prisoner. Lord Saladin has been working on a rescue plan since then. Once we arrive, we'll meet up with him and save the miners.
This Radiant Site sounds really important if they're willing to risk their lives like that.
The only reason Viridia has survived against the Cabal's might is the shield generated by the arm taken from the Sentinel's remains. That ore is the only way to power it. As for what the shield is capable of, you'll see once we reach Viridia. We should go now, before it's too late. 800 pounds and highly militarized. They blow up planets and moons just for getting in their way. This is what we are up against, the Cabal. Lord Saladin, we've located the captives.
Copy that. Wait for my signal.
What signal?
Eyes up! The Saladin kind of signal. Our goal is to evacuate the miners. We leave no one behind.
Looks like the Cabal have decided to welcome us.
A Goliath tank. Watch out for its cannon.
Detecting human life signs ahead, Wolf.
Are all the miners here?
I think there are still 2 teams deeper in. Oh, Nala, I found out that the torque axle load of our excavator is at least 2 standard units worse than the Cabal specifications. That means that...
My lord, I found Shira and the first group of miners.
Leave them to fall back. I'll handle the rest.
Roger that. Wolf, rendezvous with Lord Saladin. He'll need your help.
All right. Not sure if he really needs it, though. So this is Radiant Site. And the miners are willing to risk their lives to get their hands on it?
Wow. Fascinating. My scans are showing this ore contains crystalline nanostructures capable of channeling the light. No wonder it can power the Sentinel's hand.
Looks like Saladin made a hard landing here.
Hard? Looks like he used a whole Cabal squad as a cushion. Lord Saladin, we're here to help.
You're wasting time.
I'll take that as a thanks.
Those monsters, they're gone.
What's the situation?
Right now, some of us are still further in, but we can't get a hold of them.
Understood. Retreat for now.
Yes, my lord.
Decent work out there. What should I call you?
Wolf.
Okay, Wolf. We've got another tough fight ahead of us.
My lord, a harvester is blocking the way. We need backup.
Hold the line. I'll be there soon. Can you handle this yourself?
Leave it to me.
Try not to die! Or if you do, die gloriously!
I almost feel bad for the harvester.
It's the miners, and a whole part of that Radiant Site.
A light bearer! You must be Viridia's reinforcements! In that case, let's seize this opportunity to transport the ore out of here. Hurry, light bearer! Head to the control room and open the mine shaft's door.
All right, take this card of Radiant Site and...
The Goliath tank's back.
fiend!
Well done, brat. Take Wolf back to Viridia. I'll handle the escaped Cabal.
Wolf, with me.
That reminds me. Finala, is it true Viridia's a democracy?
It is. Strictly speaking, Lord Saladin serves as the town's military advisor. The town's elected leader is the Union president, Harrow. But she rarely makes appearances these days.
Oh, the Lightbearers have returned! On behalf of Iridia, thank you for saving our people. And saving me. I was scared half to death. I thought, never mind that. Just thank you so much.
Where are the others? Are they safe?
They're celebrating, of course. It's not every day you're safe from aliens by Lightbearers. Plus, Harrow said that the Hall of Radiance site they brought back should be able to power up the Sentinel's arm again if we need it. Oh, right. That reminds me, Harrow wants to meet you.
Harrow's here? So she finally shows her face. After we've done all the hard work.
It's not like she was hiding, it's just...
She can come up with as many excuses as she wants. But Viridia's troubles can't wait. An absentee leader won't help us against the Cabal. Come on, Wolf. Let's go meet the Union President. Long time no see, President Harrow.
I heard your rescue operation with Saladin was a success.
Where have you been? We have been fighting and bleeding on the front lines, and you have been nowhere to be found. When Viridia came under attack and needed leadership the most, you vanished. You've been intentionally avoiding this place for months. What happened to the Harrow who would always be at the Union? The Harrow who would always listen to her people? Where has she gone?
I apologize for my absence, Finala. And I don't expect you to understand. When the Cabal invasion started, the first thing they took were the mines. Ever since then, these people have lost their entire livelihoods and their pride. They live in fear and desperation. And I have been powerless to stop it. I am deeply grateful that you and Lord Saladin have been able to provide them some relief. But don't forget, any of the Union's decisions must be jointly agreed upon by its representatives. The previous mining operation was an unauthorized unilateral decision made by Saladin. This sets a dangerous precedent.
Enough! The Cabal are preparing for war. Procedure can wait. As for this Lightbearer's arrival, was this your doing, Finala?
Yes, my lord. I paid a visit to Haven. Lord Radagast has sent Wolf to...
You? How dare you? That bastard turned his back on the Iron Banner. Now he hides away on his throne in Haven, surviving by any means necessary. I will have nothing to do with him. Viridia doesn't need your lord's kind of help, Lightbearer.
My lord, we need any strength we can find. The mines are...
Silence! This town is under my sole protection. I don't need outside aid, least of all from Radagast. As for you, Finala, you will not leave the Red Sea Rift again without my permission. Is that understood?
Lord Saladin, I don't approve of this punishment. She did what she did to protect Viridia.
You have no right to interfere in this, Harrow.
Indeed. But as the Union President, I cannot simply watch as the Cabal encroach upon our town. Any help we can find is needed, and I formally accept Wolf's aid.
Damn it! The Cabal are attacking!
The Cabal aren't giving us much room to breathe. Khalid, casualty report.
No major losses. Barrages targeting the south and west of town were mostly intercepted by the Sentinel's arm. However, 2 outposts on the shoal were occupied by Cabal forces. The enemy is concentrating their firepower nearby and may expand their attack at any time. Additionally, we're detecting on Cabal Squad has split off from the main force and is moving quickly toward the weathered caves. No clue why, though.
Finala, take the shoal back before their troops can assemble.
Yes, my lord.
A war machine that could defeat the Cabal? I wish. Still, let me look into it. That way Lord Saladin and Finala can focus on the defense.
Wolf, what's wrong?
Everything has a cost.
You look unwell, Lightbearer.
I'm all right. Just an empty stomach.
What happened back there?
I don't know. I heard some sort of whisper.
Hearing strange whispers isn't normal, Wolf. Even for a Lightbearer. If you hear it again, let me know, okay?
Harrow? What are you doing here? You're the Union president. If something were to happen to you...
I don't need your protection. Cabal incoming from 1 o'clock. They will launch 2 attacks. The first is a feint, the second is an elite team. Watch out for their flamethrowers. In mere seconds, 2 drop pods will land at the bottom of the mine, each led by a Centurion. They plan to encircle you.
What? How do you know?
Don't get distracted. Prepare to fight.
Care to explain what happened just now?
I've been dealing with the Cabal long enough. Sometimes I'd rather not know them so well. Wolf, look at this. Those Cabal were drawn here by whatever's behind this door. It must be something powerful if the Cabal are after it.
How do we open it?
Wait. There's more of them nearby. In the southern part of the mine. They've found their next clue.
Harrow always knows where to go next. But how?
A dozen Cabal elites are hiding up ahead, plus 2 more on the cliffs.
You can see them from this far away?
They're guarding something.
Got him.
Now's our chance. Let's take what they left behind.
This box looks a bit weird.
Don't touch it!
These markings match those on the door we saw earlier. Think this is a key?
Wolf, I know this is going to sound odd, but I need you to let me take it.
You know this is going on the list of things you need to explain eventually, right?
Now's not the time. Wolf, when I was at my wit's end, it was the people of Viridia who took me in, who gave me a home. Mark my words, I will never bring harm to them. But this thing is so powerful. Trust me, and I promise you I will tell you everything I know in time.
That had better not be an empty promise, President.
It's really urgent. A caravan transporting Radiantite was attacked by the Cabal, and now it's strayed from its original route. Those miners need help, and we can't let that Radiantite fall into Cabal hands either. So if you can find the caravan and the missing ore, I'd be beyond grateful. Really.
Leave it to me. Though, my approach is a little rough.
Watch the mining cart. If the Cabal steal the Radiantite, it's over.
Looks like that's our caravan. The Cabal really are coming in droves over this Radiantite.
Yeah, they're willing to die for it.
Wolf, I really appreciate you taking care of the Radiantite issue, but I have something to tell you. It's Harrow. She's gone.
This time, it's different, isn't it?
Yes, it's serious. Ever since she returned from the weathered caves, she's locked herself in her house. She won't see anybody. She's done this before. Once, she disappeared for several months. The thing is, she didn't go anywhere. She just hid at home. And I can completely understand wanting some alone time. Why, with that, I could finally fix the power fluctuations coming from the methane turbine's rotor assembly. Oh, just imagine if I could stabilize that output.
Her situation sounds a bit different from yours, Shira.
Yeah. You know, there's something different about Harrow. Something that sets her apart from us. Apart from even Lord Saladin. She always knows what people want, what they need. Almost like she's listening in on everyone. The townspeople follow her not because she can protect them or strike fear into the hearts of their enemies like Saladin, but because they feel she respects their pursuits, no matter what they are. You can understand, can't you?
Shira, what's going on with Harrow?
She's completely vanished from her usual place outside of town.
Okay. Wait, she doesn't live in Viridia? Where was she holed up?
A few months ago, she moved into a tunnel deep in Prism Lake, probably trying to avoid everyone. I'm probably the only one who knows where she lives, so please, Wolf, look into this. I think she really might need help.
I'll go see what I can do.
These are the coordinates Shira gave us. I wonder why Harrow was staying all the way out here.
What's that sound?
A noise generator producing a static sound pressure field at a fixed pulse frequency. We're lucky the volume isn't set to max.
Why on earth would she be listening to that? This looks like Harrow's journal.
Judging from the shaky handwriting, she must have been in a lot of pain while writing these.
Find a way to block them out. Is that about the noise machines?
That would explain them. Look here, Wolf. It's that box we found in the weathered caves. It's been opened. It's empty?
Or someone took whatever was inside.
Look here. Some scattered notes. The handwriting is the same as the journals. Wolf's wish. A war machine to defeat the Cabal. Box is wish's result? Cost? Question mark? Goal. Cost bearer is not Wolf, but me. Plan. Act alone.
I don't understand any of this. I don't remember making a wish.
Wish. Deal with the Cabal. Don't you remember? You said something along the lines of a war machine to defeat the Cabal. I wish.
I just remember that weird whisper making me all dizzy.
Right. Harrow's notes seem to indicate your wish resulted in that strange metal box. What does it mean about cost bearer, though? There's just a bunch of scratch marks.
You don't really think whatever was in that box could take out the Cabal, do you?
Well, Harrow seems to believe it. No wonder she was so insistent that she take the box. Do you remember what she said about that doorway?
That it's something the Cabal are afraid of. We need to find Harrow. Whatever's behind that door, we can't ignore it.
Wolf, the door. It's open.
Harrow has to be inside. Let's go.
I'm detecting Harrow's signal just up ahead. The Cabal are hunting her too now. We need to hurry. So many dead Cabal.
What on earth happened here? Are they trapped somehow?
A time cage? Could it be? No, that's impossible. Harrow!
Harrow, watch your back!
Wolf, don't come any closer. I'll take full responsibility for any consequences.
Harrow, we need to talk!
I don't want to drag you into this.
Wait! Harrow!
Watch out!
What are those robot things popping out of thin air?
I found some files on them in the shared archive. They're a cyber-organic species connected by a shared consciousness, capable of traveling through time. Look around. Some of them are activated.
Harrow, wait!
Are the Vex bowing at her feet? Wow. I never imagined a place like this would be hidden just beneath the Red Sea. If we keep going this way, we'll reach Harrow's signal.
It's that statue again. What is it?
The records say the Vex share a collective consciousness. Each individual Vex unit is a fractal mirror of its directive, with some playing the role of leader and storing information needed to achieve specific goals.
But from what we saw, they're following Harrow's orders.
I should have known you'd come.
We can help you, Harrow.
No. I alone should bear this responsibility. This isn't your fight.
You don't know what you're dealing with.
Yes, I do. They are Viridia's only chance against the Cabal. I'll bear all the consequences.
So Harrow's plan is to essentially plant a ticking time bomb in the rift.
We have to stop her.
According to my data, we're 70 kilometers deep into the ground, at the bottom of the Earth's crust. I'm picking up Harrow's signal nearby. There! It's coming from that platform. I feel a powerful energy pulsing up there. Like a heart. And the air here is... it's like it's frozen.
I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry up.
This is the real Queen Bee.
Harrow, don't wake it!
It's all right, Wolf. They'll listen to me. What? My core! Put me down! I order you to put me down!
Let's take it out, Wolf.
There is still a chance to turn everything around.
Wolf, let's follow them. The platform's disappearing. Let's just follow Harrow. Hurry! We stopped? Is this where all the Vex converge? Look, it's their leader. So this is where it fled to. So many Vex are hiding here.
I think one alien army is more than enough for the Red Sea Rift.
Lady Fenala, we can't hold out much longer.
Hang in there. Reinforcements are on the way.
What were those things?
Are those our reinforcements?
They're shooting at us!
Everyone, fall back!
The Vex are loose!
Wolf, thank the Traveler you arrived. Without your help, we may not have survived that.
What's the situation?
It's not promising. Our defenders are used to fighting a familiar enemy. These robots, they don't move like anything we're used to.
Finala, we don't have enough forces to deal with two enemies at once. I've got some friends in Haven who can help, but you have to trust me.
Wolf? I didn't expect to hear from you so soon. How are things in Red Sea Rift?
Ikora, listen. A new enemy's appeared in the Red Sea Rift. Mechanical life forms with armored bodies and laser weapons. Zev called them the Vex. Do we have any info on them?
A new enemy? Sounds like a perfect time to take the stage, eh, Shams? Imagine the stories they'll tell about us.
Kaber, tapping other people's conversations isn't appropriate. But I have to admit, someone needs your help.
What? Look, if Wolf needs help, I'm in. Besides, the Red Sea Rift sounds like an amazing setting for a grand battle against these... Vex? Was that what they were called?
Wolf, just come back to Haven as soon as you can.
Wolf!
Once I deal with these machines, you're going to explain everything to me, Harrow. Everything. Finala, watch her. Closely. Ikora, what did you find out about the Vex?
Wow, someone sure pissed you off. Well, among the many foes we face, the Vex may be the most enigmatic and dangerous. The Vex's bodies are formed of a sturdy alloy, while their cores are powered by a strange substance called radiolarian fluid. They are neither simple robots nor organic creatures, but rather a perfect blend of the two. They share a collective consciousness, but their ultimate goal? That remains a mystery.
So how do we deal with them? We can't leave them roaming the rift.
The Vex seem to be an anomaly. They exist across time and space in ways that seem contradictory to us. We do know they seem to be observing and collecting a massive amount of data in a hub called a conflux. Where did you first encounter them, Wolf?
In the weathered caves. An otherworldly doorway was opened there.
That must be the connection to their conflux. If you can get inside and find a way to sever the Vex's data stream, that should disrupt their communications to the Red Sea Rift and halt their invasion.
Excellent. We have a plan of attack and the perfect fire team to execute it. Only question is, when do we begin?
Right now. Zev, contact Harrow. We need to have a talk.
One moment. Okay, you're patched through.
Harrow, meet me at the gates to Viridia. It's time for you to keep your promise. Glad to see you're finally done hiding. Now tell me, what else have you been concealing from me?
It's not what you think.
I've been to your house. Seen all sorts of things that need an explanation.
So you're a trespasser. I should have known.
Enough, Harrow. Tell me, what was my wish?
You wished to find something to defeat the Cabal in the weathered caves, and that box was the result. The Vex can eradicate them, but the price of granting that wish was their invasion of the Red Sea Rift.
So, you can hear people's wishes and realize them?
I'm not doing anything. I hear people's desires, and then things just happen. I once thought it was a gift, but recently, I hear more and more of people's wishes, and they always come with the price. I took that box because I knew someone would have to suffer the consequences, and I chose to let it be me. What I didn't realize is that a wish's cost is linked to the wish itself. It didn't matter who opened the box. The cost was still borne by Viridia regardless.
If this has happened more than once, then something has to be causing it. There has to be a way to stop the wishes.
All I know is that if I don't hear the people's thoughts, nothing happens. But the endless fighting only gets worse, and the people of Viridia are growing more desperate. Even strangers like you can't help but express their desires. So I moved out of Viridia and tried to drown out the sounds. But no matter what I did to block my ears, they'd still find their way into my mind, tormenting me until eventually I couldn't even sleep. This isn't a gift. It's a curse.
Not necessarily. You were able to predict the Cabal's movements earlier. Gotta say, I've never seen anything like that before. You know, this skill of yours reminds me of an acquaintance in Haven. But he's not human. He's something more ancient.
Could I be whatever he is?
You certainly don't look like him. I wish you told me sooner, Harrow.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if I could trust you then, and I didn't know what would happen once the truth was out. What would people think of me? Of their union president?
This is a lot to take in, Harrow. But I have to know, that day, why was my wish granted?
I could have blocked it out, but in that moment I heard another, more paranoid, more piercing voice. It drowned out the sounds of all the other desires. Wolf, it wants you to disappear from the Red Sea Rift. What I didn't realize is that a wish's cost is linked to the wish itself. It didn't matter who opened the box. The cost was still borne by Viridia regardless.
If this has happened more than once, then something has to be causing it. There has to be a way to stop the wishes.
All I know is that if I don't hear the people's thoughts, nothing happens. But the endless fighting only gets worse, and the people of Viridia are growing more desperate. Even strangers like you can't help but express their desires. So I moved out of Viridia and tried to drown out the sounds. But no matter what I did to block my ears, they'd still find their way into my mind, tormenting me until eventually I couldn't even sleep. This isn't a gift. It's a curse.
Not necessarily. You were able to predict the Cabal's movements earlier. Gotta say, I've never seen anything like that before. You know, this skill of yours reminds me of an acquaintance in Haven. But he's not human. He's something more ancient.
Could I be whatever he is?
You certainly don't look like him. I wish you told me sooner, Harrow.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if I could trust you then, and I didn't know what would happen once the truth was out. What would people think of me? Of their union president?
This is a lot to take in, Harrow. But I have to know, that day, why was my wish granted?
I could have blocked it out, but in that moment I heard another, more paranoid, more piercing voice. It drowned out the sounds of all the other desires. Wolf, it wants you to disappear from the Red Sea Rift.
My lord, you wanted to speak with me?
I hear you were able to get the Vex issue under control. Well done. But that isn't why I asked for you. I need you to look into something that may be of dire importance. An artifact that once belonged to the former Lord of the Red Sea Rift, Gareth. It looks like a lantern. But the light burning inside? I'll never forget that haunting glow. After some discussions with Ikora, we've come to the conclusion that artifact may be warped by paracausal forces. That's why she's going to be helping you deal with it. Gareth once fought under the Iron Banner, but at some point he changed. He grew cold, distant, became obsessed with acquiring more and more power. In that pursuit, he practically turned Viridia into a sweatshop, toiling away to serve his selfish desires. A once great Iron Lord became a dictator, a warlord in all but name. He enslaved the people of Viridia, treated them like property. Eventually, we were forced to end his rule.
It seems not every Iron Lord is worthy of the title.
We are just human after all.
And while the Iron Banner did attract some opportunists, I don't believe Gareth was one. At least, not at first. His descent into tyranny has always troubled me. Recent events have brought a lot into question. Details we may have overlooked. That lantern he held may just be the key to all of this.
You think it might be connected?
There were rumors and unexplained occurrences. His behavior grew erratic, and by the end, he seemed to covet his artifact more than even the light itself. I always thought it was superstition, but after all I've seen, I'm beginning to suspect Gareth's downfall was connected to the Ahamkara. You and I, Cora, are going to find out the truth once and for all. Mrs. Aziza Hassan was responsible for recording and maintaining Viridia's records during Gareth's reign. It's been a long time, but if anyone knows where the artifact is, it would be her.
You're the Lightbearer from Haven, yes? Radagast's representative. The town's been abuzz ever since you saved those miners. Not to mention fighting off those strange robots. I can't thank you enough.
Miss Hassan, we're looking for an artifact left by Lord Gareth. It resembled a lantern. Do you know anything about it?
Yes, I do remember it. After he was overthrown, I was in charge of handling the personal effects he left behind. But Lord Saladin requested that lantern not long after becoming our new defense advisor.
Saladin? Why would he want it?
I asked the same question back then, but he wouldn't give me a straight answer. He simply said, "Just as the flames tempered you, so too must they forge me."
Sounds like some sort of oath.
It was what Gareth said to Radagast and Saladin when he decided to join the Iron Lords.
Figures. Gareth and Saladin got along back then?
Very well. I'd say they were the best of friends. Perhaps that's why he wanted it, as a memento of the man Gareth once was.
Did they first meet here in the Red Sea Rift?
Yes, near the trench. I remember Saladin used to visit there a lot. He said it was a special location for the both of them. I could mark the rough location for you. Just be careful. In my years, I've learned the past is often buried for a reason.
I'm picking up a faint source of light up ahead.
Interesting. That matches the coordinates Hassan sent us.
Huh. So Saladin built a memorial for Gareth here. A warhammer. This must have been Gareth's relic. Even after all this time, it still carries faint traces of light. Sorry, Lord Gareth, but we really need to inspect that lantern of yours.
It does look different, but I still don't sense any magical energy from it.
Wolf, where are you? We just received some new intel. You'll want to be at this briefing.
Just digging through some old stuff. I'll be right there.
Now that Wolf is here, we can begin. Ikora?
I discovered something strange near the Cabal firebase.
Today, we activate the drill! Today, we burn the humans to ashes!
It seems like we are witnessing division in their forces. Command of their legions has changed hands.
Their internal reorganization is the least of our worries. As long as that drill continues to operate, they will acquire more and more resources and manufacture machines of war, Goliath tanks, harvesters, interceptors. The possibilities are endless. Forgive me for speaking frankly, but Viridia cannot afford such a war of attrition. We should move out the civilians now, before...
Enough! I know what you're going to say. Khalid has briefed me on this new commander, Tog Urk, overseer of their military factory. He specializes in using war machines to achieve a local firepower advantage.
And now he has the opportunity to turn his plans into reality.
It doesn't matter what his plans are. He's just another Cabal waiting to be cut down by the light.
Based on our intel, Tog Urk spends his time in the Foundry, overseeing the forging of new weapons. It may be a factory in name, but it's more akin to a heavily guarded fortress. It will be difficult to attack him directly.
What would you propose?
Our main target should be the drill. Taking it down will cut off their logistics, weaken both their mobility and combat capability, and shatter their morale.
Vom Krieg. Good. What else?
Based on our reports, Tog Urk's deputies will visit the drill on a fixed schedule to take stock of their supplies. Eliminate them, and we might acquire an access key to the Foundry's gate.
Very good. If your plan is to attack the drill, I'll provide a distraction with a feint attack at the firebase. You will need to disable it quickly, Finala.
Sir, I would like Wolf to join me in the operation.
You lack confidence in your abilities?
Not at all, my lord. I merely believe in preparing for the unpredictable.
As long as you complete the mission, so be it.
Wolf, we need to talk. Before you go to the drill. Saladin is still as stubborn as ever. He didn't even give me a chance to propose evacuating civilians.
He's always been this high and mighty?
Stubborn, yes. But never arrogant. We can set that aside for now, though. Wolf, did you find Gareth's artifact?
Yes. It was hidden away at a memorial out in the waste.
This is the same lantern, but it used to glow.
Maybe it needs a candle?
No. Radagast mentioned it lit up with paracausal power. He suspects it's connected to the Ahamkara. But whatever the case, it's no longer here.
Do you think Saladin is responsible?
Even if he is, we can't exactly question him about it. Saladin isn't in a very welcoming mood. Besides, you have enough to deal with at the moment. I'll take this lantern back to Haven for now. I'll let you know if I find out anything useful. Be careful, Wolf. I suspect there's more to the events here than meets the eye.
Lord Saladin has launched his feint attack on the firebase. We're up.
Dragged back into the trenches again, Nala. That one doesn't look like any ordinary soldier. Must be one of Tog Urk's deputies.
Now's our chance. Enter here and now.
We did it. Heroes may fall. Yet rise. All taken care of, Nala. And I've got the key to the Foundry.
Good work. Now let's return to Viridia and assemble a fire team. All that's left is to assault the Foundry and take down Tog Urk.
We've taken out one Cabal commander after another and won battle after battle. Their front lines are close to complete collapse.
But at what price? How many Viridian lives have been lost? How many more will you sacrifice in the name of victory? They shouldn't be forced into such a fate. Haven has the resources to protect them.
This is our home. Everyone here will give their all to defend it.
Then at least accept my support. Let me ensure your victory, just like the old days.
No! So long as I am the Lord of the Red Sea Rift, you won't take so much as a single step into this territory.
You sound just like Gareth.
How dare you speak his name? You think time alone will wipe his blood from your hands?
Do you truly think I don't mourn his downfall? Even now, all these years later, I am still trying to find what corrupted him. That lantern he used to carry with him. Do you remember it? Several people claim to have seen him talking to it, making wishes to it. At first, we thought Gareth was simply superstitious. And after witnessing his end, and all that led up to it, I couldn't help but suspect that there may have been paracausal forces at work. And once I experienced those forces for myself, I finally understood. It's the Ahamkara. That lantern is a vessel for Ahamkara magic. With that power, he indulged in his own desires, until eventually it turned him into the very sort of monster he'd sworn to eradicate.
So you claim the lantern changed him? Fine. Where's your proof?
I do not need to prove this. My understanding of the Wish Dragons gives me the authority needed to make such a judgment.
Ah, yes. Your understanding of the Ahamkara. You claim their magic corrupts, yet you also claim to raise that thing for Gareth's sake. You enjoy the benefits of Ahamkara magic, yet they've also hypnotized you, haven't they? How can you make these claims without so much as an ounce of shame? Are you truly nothing more than a deceptive politician these days, Radagast? You've forgotten your oath. You've betrayed the Iron Pledge, killed a brother under the Iron Banner. You're no longer the Radagast I once knew. You're not fit to lead the Iron Lords. So enjoy that pretty throne of yours in Haven while you can. Once I've settled matters in the Rift, we will settle the score.
Saladin!
From now on, nobody shall contact Haven without my permission. Do I make myself clear?
Wolf, I need to speak with you alone. Refusing Haven's assistance due to personal grievances, watching the town struggle under Cabal attacks. The old Saladin would have never done this. If Lord Gareth really was corrupted by Ahamkara magic and turned into someone else, then I am deeply concerned for Lord Saladin.
What are you implying?
His wish has already been granted. At the time, I could feel he wanted to protect the town. I didn't know about wishes or what it could cost back then. I never expected it would be the catalyst to all this.
Wait. You're telling me the reason Viridia's survived to this day is because of Saladin's wish?
Yes, it's part of it. But we can talk more about that later. What matters is what's happening now. Finala and Shira have good ideas on how to protect the town. But I can't let this power warp their desires.
Let me guess. More work for me, huh?
Finala wants one of the outposts near the Cabal firebase. Even I can see the strategic significance of such a position.
Then what are we waiting for? See you there.
We can't hold them off, man.
Hold the line. We can't let the Cabal take back the outpost.
The situation is dire. I can feel Finala is wishing. Wolf, I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. Here come the reinforcements.
The Cabal are retreating!
Now, keep up the pressure! Finally, we did it!
Well, that's done then.
I don't want to offer too many thanks, but you always appear, right when we need you, Wolf.
Well, even I can see this outpost's strategic value.
Nice work. Without their commander, the Sand Eaters will need time to regroup, leaving Finala more time to fortify this place's defenses. And the losses they've suffered here can also help create the chaos we need for the next step in our plan.
Come on. Don't keep me in suspense.
When the miners were captured, the Cabal forced them to gather Radiant Sight. Shira was around this machinery. She believes her familiarity with Cabal technology will help her if she's given the chance to use it.
That sounds like Shira, all right.
What she needs is a Goliath tank wolf. That will change things in our favor.
A tank? You're sure this isn't a bit much for her?
Shira's will to protect Viridia is as strong as our own. She'll be fine. I've already located a tank that's undergoing maintenance as we speak. Let's move out. There. The Goliath tank's parked right at the end of the road, and there are only a few maintenance workers on duty. Make them clock out early.
Wolf, Harrow, thank you. You two know how curious I've been about the Cabal's machinery.
Let's make sure it runs first.
Oh, no, not this.
Is everything still okay?
Ouch! Oh, my head. I meant to do that. Just calibrating the seat.
Okay, let's...
Woo! Ah, I knew it was that button!
That's more like it.
Target down.
Wolf, Shira, come here.
Cabal tech is easier to master than I'd expected. The design is brutish but effective. I have so many ideas on how to refine them further.
Well done. Capturing a Goliath tank is sure to surprise even Saladin. But how about you head back to Viridia and get some rest in the meantime?
I smell another next step brewing.
Wait and see. Wolf, did you notice the safe next to the command desk?
I knew it. You're gonna ask me to steal something, aren't you?
I'd prefer to call it borrowing. Come to my place after you get the stuff.
Is this Saladin's communication team?
I see. Let's hurry to join up with Harrow. So, Saladin's personal communications key, huh? Only thing Saladin's preventing is communication with Haven. It might be better to have someone Radagast trusts to do the talking, you know.
This isn't just going to be a call for aid. I have my own mission to complete. Something you gave me the courage to do, Wolf.
What are friends for, right? Say hi to Radagast for me.
Could you give me some time before the next step? I want to stay here just a little while longer.
That's more like it.
Target down.
Wolf, Shira, come here.
Cabal tech is easier to master than I'd expected. The design is brutish but effective. I have so many ideas on how to refine them further.
Well done. Capturing a Goliath tank is sure to surprise even Saladin. But how about you head back to Viridia and get some rest in the meantime?
I smell another next step brewing.
Wait and see. Wolf, did you notice the safe next to the command desk?
I knew it. You're gonna ask me to steal something, aren't you?
I'd prefer to call it borrowing. Come to my place after you get the stuff.
Is this Saladin's communication team?
I see. Let's hurry to join up with Harrow. So, Saladin's personal communications key, huh? Only thing Saladin's preventing is communication with Haven. It might be better to have someone Radagast trusts to do the talking, you know.
This isn't just going to be a call for aid. I have my own mission to complete. Something you gave me the courage to do, Wolf.
What are friends for, right? Say hi to Radagast for me.
Could you give me some time before the next step? I want to stay here just a little while longer.
At least consider more troops. Any additional support
is not needed.
Wolf reporting in. I heard there's been some developments.
Is this your doing, Finala?
Wolf has been a great help, my lord. Let me at least explain the current situation. My scouts discovered that the Cabal are moving Sentinel wreckage back to their research center.
They're researching the Sentinel. Do we know what for?
Given this is the Cabal we are talking about, it could only be in service of one thing: the military. Recently, their movements between the Firebase and the research center have become more frequent. We suspect they are using the Sentinel to upgrade their military technology.
Meaning if we don't stop them soon, we're going to have an even greater threat to worry about.
Precisely. In fact, our old friend Burr is the mastermind behind these events. What we need is to first enter their Firebase and investigate. But they're still causing trouble all around Viridia. We can't spare the manpower.
There's still time to call for reinforcements. Haven
is not needed.
Okay. Then maybe we should simply focus all our firepower and attack the Firebase directly. Things will only get worse unless we do something.
Typical New Light. Startled by even the slightest movement. Continue your patrols, Finala. Viridia's safety takes priority above all else.
Lord Saladin.
Enough! It was only Harrow's word that kept you here in the first place. Now that she's gone, what makes you think you still deserve to stand before me?
Harrow left Viridia for you, Lord Saladin. She has Ahamkara magic sleeping inside her, and it's been gradually affecting you. So she went away hoping you, Lord Saladin of the Red Sea Rift, would come to your senses.
Ha! You think I've become the puppet of some wish dragon, and you, the almighty savior, coming to the Rift's aid?
No, but it's clear Red Sea Rift does need a savior, and you refuse to be it.
Leave my territory now! I don't care if it's you, Radagast, or any other fool who steps in my domain. Viridia's business is my business, and I will have no more of you.
Looks like Harrow leaving hasn't helped.
Not necessarily. At least he didn't try to kill me with that legendary flaming axe of his.
Wolf, I'm sorry. I was hoping I could do something, but...
I'm not giving up so easily, Nala. I've got to pay a visit to the Firebase on my own.
No matter what Saladin thinks, I speak for all of Viridia when I say, you have our deepest gratitude.
Looks like it's just you and me now, Wolf.
Like old times.
I'm not sure if just barging in is such a good idea. Though I suppose it's not the first time we've done this, is it? The Iron Lords sure are quick to leave the fate of the world in our hands.
We're chosen by the light. Let's show them why. We can't just sit by while Burr and his Legion make a mess of Viridia. It's time to send them packing.
What's our plan, Wolf?
Overwhelming force. Attack faster than they can react.
Are they dismantling the Sentinel wreckage? Uh-oh, they spotted us. Open fire! I wonder why they moved all of this in here, instead of dismantling it where it fell.
They're using that crane to lift components into the building. Do you hear something?
Something, as in an operating assembly line? Oh my. It's an automated factory for dismantling the Sentinel. They didn't just remove the reactor. They're dismantling the armor plating. What on earth are they after? Multiple active power lines are funneling energy to that device.
Zev, hack into that terminal and see what we're dealing with here. Whoa, it's moving. Is that you, Zev?
No! It activated combat simulation mode all on its own.
So, they've built a new toy.
A terrifying toy that can easily withstand a scorpion's shots and even automatically counterattack. I found something in their terminal. Judging by this log, they've run hundreds of simulations like this. What's worse, this isn't the only suit of armor they've made. Something's blocking the signal. I can't send this intel to Saladin.
So, they made a bunch of armor, but there's only one suit here. Where could the rest be? We need to put them out of commission.
Are these holograms of the armor designs?
We need all the intel we can get. Download all the schematics you can access.
Done!
Let's get out of here.
First to witness the might of my legion. I would be happy to show you my masterpiece. If you can reach me alive, that is.
Where is he?
It's hard to say. He's broadcasting throughout the entire base. We need to delve deeper to have a chance of finding him.
What are these psychic soldiers doing to the photon reactors?
Break my shackles, Lightbearer.
What the? What was that voice?
End my torment, and I shall aid you.
Wolf, are you okay?
Locate Burr. Let's finish him.
On it. Wolf, over there!
Well, just figured out where those missing armors went.
Look out! I can see the light pulsing through its circuitry.
Zagreus is my most faithful and powerful subordinate. He never
I've located the source of the broadcast. He's close.
Come, accept this honor and a more glorious death. A fine arsenal, wouldn't you agree? You stand no chance. Resistance is futile. I am now the embodiment of destruction. With this power, my new army will conquer this system, bring honor to the Empire. Weak, incompetent fool. Your allies in that heap of scrap you call a lair will soon go up in smoke. Just like
you won't succeed.
Whoa!
Your next ghost, I'll crush you myself. Lou Satori.
Calm down. You're not gonna die here. You've got this. Maybe the sounds from this device can draw their attention. Just a little bit further. Oh no!
Zev, resurrect Wolf.
Saladin.
It's not safe here. We need to fight our way out of here, together. And once we do, you're going to tell me everything that happened today. What are you waiting for? Don't stop! Keep going!
They're firing at us!
We need to rendezvous with Finala! Run! I'll stop them! Get out of here! Ah! I'm the one you want!
Saladin!
They're sealing the whole base! Retreat! Retreat!
How dare you!
Lord Saladin? Wolf? Thank the light. I'm glad you're unharmed, but the Sentinel's shield didn't survive the Cabal's cannon fire. Viridia is exposed.
I know.
Fortunately, we know what Bull's plotting, and
I finally see clearly. I've been wrong, and I've treated you wrong. I owe you an apology, Finala. You too, Wolf. I was trapped in a waking dream, and the man I became... He harmed our people in a deluded attempt to save them. You may have been right, Wolf. Something has corrupted this land, corrupted me, twisted our desires until they were unrecognizable.
There's no need to apologize, Lord Saladin. You saved me back there. That tells me all I need to know. And with you, Viridia still has hope.
It is good to have you back, my lord. But we aren't out of the woods yet. It will take considerable time to repair the shield, and Viridia is already in critical condition.
I tried contacting Radagast.
My lord?
The Iron Lords always stand together?
The Iron Lords stand together, always. But it seems he wasn't in Haven. Not only him, none of the Lightbearers I contacted answered. We cannot wait any longer or we risk losing it all. Our only choice is to push forward. One last attempt. We must destroy the Cabal's cannon at all costs. The lives of Viridia's people depend on it. With the shield destroyed, the Cabal are sure to press their advantage and attack Viridia directly. But this poses an opportunity for us. The defenses around their firebase are likely to be light. Finala, you and your soldiers will stage an attack on the research center to draw their attention. Meanwhile, Wolf, you will sabotage their cannon.
What about Viridia?
Leave that to me.
That's the cannon's firing system? It's massive. Zev, scan for weaknesses. There has to be a way to dent this thing, right?
You're not gonna like this answer.
Give it to me. We can't let them fire another shot.
Well, there is a weak point, but even that's pretty dense. We're going to need more of the Cabal's explosives. It worked!
Finale, have everyone fall back to defend Viridia.
What?
Give the order.
My lord!
Lord Saladin, hold on!
So long as I still draw breath, I won't let Viridia fall.
Watch out! They're dropping explosives!
Hurry.
Look who showed up.
Is this how you greet old friend Saladin? With a horde of Cabal?
Do you know of a better gun salute than a Cabal super cannon?
Ha! You're still as troublesome as ever. It's been too long, my friend.
Wipe that sentimental look off your face, Radagast. It doesn't suit you.
They're arguing?
No, I really don't think so.
Wolf, Viridia's union president contacted me and explained what happened here. I came as soon as I heard the news. Her description of events also revealed some more delicate issues, but we can discuss that later.
Gentlemen, if you're finished, the Cabal still have us in their sights.
Yes, but fortunately I brought along some help. Our specialist is on their way, but I'll need some time to prepare. I'll alert you when I have further orders, Wolf.
Of course, standing by. That's what I do best.
Donovan, I trust you remember Wolf and Zev?
Of course, you two have become something of celebrities around Haven.
Hopefully you've got some good news?
That I do. Thankfully, the Sentinel's construction isn't too dissimilar from other Golden Age projects. I studied the files you brought back from the Cabal Research Center and made a key discovery. The energy powering Burr's shield fluctuates based on a predictable pattern. There's a clear range between energy spikes. If this pattern could be disrupted once resonance is formed, you should be able to break the shield. To do that, we'll need to create a device I'm calling an entropy vibration tower, which is capable of launching a shockwave of the same frequency. But making it would require a Cabal component known as a phase converter. I suspect you would have much better luck finding it in a Cabal facility than Viridia.
So, I'm taking a trip to one of their warehouses to find this thingamajig?
A phase converter. Dolph.
It's Wolf. And, I'll keep a lookout.
The Cabal here seem demoralized. They must have suffered a lot of casualties in that last battle. Over there. That one looks like an engineer. He's got the converter. After him, Wolf!
You're fighting for a better future. You're not in it. Got it.
You returned faster than I predicted. Yes, this is it. Now I'll need some time to...
I know. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right?
Actually, just a little bit of this will suffice. Here. Now, you should have no problem disabling Burr's shield. Have fun storming the castle, or whatever it is you Iron Lords do.
The final battle is nearly upon us. Are you ready? Lightbearers, today we have only one objective. Get Wolf in front of Burr to break his shield.
Got anything left to say before the battle, my friend?
For Viridia?
For humanity.
Caber, Finala, hold the gate. Ikora, take out their air support. Saladin and I will shut down the fire base's power core. Looks like someone finally got tired of relaxing on their throne with their ahamkara. Well, surely...
Wolf, to the right! Let's split up. I'll cut off their retreat. You sweep the factory.
Our scouts report that Burr and his entourage are at the Sentinel's head dismantling platform. We're awaiting further confirmation. Seeing you wielding that axe reminds me of your glory days, old friend. Who are you calling old?
Ikora, you're just in time.
I'll deal with their ships. You handle the ground troops.
More hostiles incoming!
We just received confirmation that Burr is at the Sentinel's head. I've sent the coordinates to Zeb.
And that'll be his final resting place.
Have you cleared them all out, kid? Press the button on the console and let me in.
It's the end of the line, space rhinos! I'm headed to the next area. Be careful.
Wait, I'm detecting more brainwave fluctuations, just like last time. Could it be the Sentinel's trying to contact you? Do you feel anything?
I think it's close.
Your brainwaves, they're surging. It's the Sentinel, Wolf. It's establishing a sensory connection with you.
Come, young light. What you see before you is a dream constructed by my consciousness and the cage that holds me. Long have the Scions and their technology imprisoned me here. But if you eliminate them, I may aid you. Those body parts you saw earlier, each connected to my consciousness and energy. The Cabal wish to seize the energy held within them. Thus, they forcibly sustained my life, which should have ended long ago. The Scions then restrained me, subjecting me to endless torment, yet I was powerless to resist. I thought myself doomed to eternal subjugation, yet your arrival changed that fate. Your attacks silenced their machines and set my consciousness free. My energy is gradually depleting, and my days are numbered.
But you are different, young light. You have even greater potential than this. Accept this power, born of the Traveler's Light as you are. Use it to lay waste to our foes. Adapt, evolve, feel the light. It will guide your path, young light. Until we meet again.
Enemies incoming! Whoa! That was unbelievable! What was it?
The Sentinel. I went into some sort of dream, and it amplified my light beyond its limits. Since I set it free, it's using its remaining power to help us.
I charged the tank into the firebase. You can take the elevator up to join me, Wolf. Watch your right flank when you arrive. I wasn't expecting such flashy tactics from you. Seems old dogs can learn new tricks after.
Have a taste of your own medicine, Cabal scum! Head to the armor assembly station. We'll install the first entropy vibration tower there. It will release disruptive shockwaves capable of disabling Burr's shield. So long as that Donovan fellow is worth his salt. Then, Ikora will place the second one close enough to Burr to amplify the shockwaves. All right, let's teleport that big guy over here. It's charging up. Ikora, what's your status?
Have Wolf meet me at the landing platform. The second vibration tower is ready.
When you face him, this time remember to give me a signal.
A Saladin kind of signal?
Exactly.
There's a launcher up ahead. Use that to get into the research facility where Burr is. I'll keep the heat on their aerial forces and stop them from...
Saladin, did you catch that? What's he talking about?
He told his soldiers to leave you to him. He wants a one-on-one duel. He says you're a worm. And he says you will beg for mercy.
All right, Saladin, I get the idea.
This shall be your grave. I'll need some time to calibrate the coordinates. Hold on, Wolf.
Lord Saladin! Now!
Copy that. Shockwave arrives in 3, 2... Shameless wretch! What have you done?
At last, I am free, but my consciousness is collapsing. I can maintain this space for but a moment.
Come quickly. You must inherit what remains of my power.
It's disintegrating faster.
I embrace the end of my consciousness, my eternal slumber. We Sentinels were once charged with defending humanity. I have fallen, but my duty remains. Succeed where we have failed. Become the new guardian of humankind. My might and mission I now bequeath unto you. Until we meet again in the night, Guardian.
Let's put an end to this.
Whoa! I've only seen light of this magnitude once before. You're a sentinel.
No. A guardian. And that warmonger isn't leaving this place alive.
Did you feel that? It was a powerful burst of light down there.
You think it was our young wolf?
It must be.
Have faith, gentlemen. You know how strong Wolf is.
Presenting our champion.
So that's your new weapon.
Well, it's a long story. Probably best told over a few drinks.
I'll tell you all about it on our way back.
So this is Haven. A lot grander than I'd imagined. I wish Harrow could see this. Wolf, do you know where she went?
Ah, Wolf. Lord Radagast invited us to the celebration. I was just speaking with Haven's militia, so not everyone in Haven is like you. I thought they'd be a bit more, enthusiastic.
Don't hold it against them, Finala. Just think of it as them having signed a confidentiality agreement or something.
The next moment, I was flying right in front of Radagast.
Wolf, could I speak with you for a moment? That was a hard-fought battle, but you did it. You secured another victory for Haven, but we can't forget. The Red Sea Rift still has many secrets that must be uncovered. Come back to Viridia, and find me once the celebration's over. I have something for you, but for now, enjoy your moment of glory. You've earned it.
Well, look who it is! The hero of the Rift!
There you are, Wolf. I've been hesitant to hold this banquet, you know. Celebration and commendations are somewhat of a luxury these days. Instead, we keep fighting, falling, and getting back up just to do it all over again. But an old friend told me that to hesitate would be to concede to our current circumstances. We should raise our glasses high to our bygone yesterday, to our undaunted today, and to a brighter tomorrow. He can be quite poetic when he wants to be. And so I invite you to stand before me, before everyone, as the light-bearer who foiled the Cabal's schemes, who saved Viridia, and as one last thing.
What would that be?
During your time working with Fenala, I'm sure you heard her referred to as an Iron Wolf.
Every Iron Lord can choose an outstanding light-bearer to be their right hand, which is what Fenala is to me. They uphold the spirit of the Iron Banner and represent their lord's authority when necessary.
They are the Iron Wolves, and in all my time ruling Haven, I have never found a suitable candidate. Until now, that is.
Wolf! Lord Radagast means...
I hereby bestow upon you the title of Iron Wolf. Together, we will stand as guardians in this divided age and return humanity to its former glory. And now, a toast to a new Iron Wolf, to humanity, and to spreading the Traveler's light.
I apologize for interrupting your vacation, but I'm afraid the affairs of the Red Sea Rift are far from over. We received a voice recording not too long ago. It's from Viridia's Union President.
Harrow?
That's right. Lord Radagast wanted me to delete it, but I think you should hear it first.
To the esteemed Lord Radagast, I'm Harrow, President of Viridia's Union. I witnessed your conflict with Lord Saladin. You may have given up on the Red Sea Rift because of it, and perhaps my invitation may be cause for offense, but I must try for the sake of my people. Please help Lord Saladin and save Viridia. I would ask that you also take the time to listen to what I'm about to tell you. It may help explain why your friend has become a stranger. When I first came to Viridia, Lord Saladin had only one wish: to carry on Lord Gareth's own long-cherished wish and protect his people. That's right, a wish. This wish completely altered Viridia's fate. It was granted in the form of the Sentinel shield activating and the radiant sight we found that powered it. But that source of protection would also draw the Cabal from the skies. Lord Saladin got his wish, but not how he wanted it. He became more stubborn, more authoritarian. To stand against the Cabal, he wanted to form an army that listens to every order and do away with Viridia's democracy. If he gets his way, his desires will change Viridia from a town defended by Lightbearers to a domain owned by Lightbearers. I've heard you're raising an Ahamkara, so I presume you see the problem in this story. All of these changes stem from a granted wish, and the one who granted it? I believe it was me. A human cursed by Ahamkara magic, twisted and haunted by wishes. To prevent this power from harming anyone else, I've decided to leave Viridia, head to the depths of the Red Sea Rift, and face my fate alone. I cannot determine the full extent of this magic's influence. Once I leave, Lord Saladin may return to his old self. Or he may not. But no matter what, I implore you once again. Save the people of Viridia. As a sinner who has seen the light, as someone who cannot continue listening to these wishes, this is my final wish. to form an army that listens to every order and do away with Viridia's democracy. If he gets his way, his desires will change Viridia from a town defended by Lightbearers to a domain owned by Lightbearers. I've heard you're raising an Ahamkara, so I presume you see the problem in this story. All of these changes stem from a granted wish, and the one who granted it? I believe it was me. A human cursed by Ahamkara magic, twisted and haunted by wishes. To prevent this power from harming anyone else, I've decided to leave Viridia, head to the depths of the Red Sea Rift, and face my fate alone. I cannot determine the full extent of this magic's influence. Once I leave, Lord Saladin may return to his old self. Or he may not. But no matter what, I implore you once again. Save the people of Viridia. As a sinner who has seen the light, as someone who cannot continue listening to these wishes, this is my final wish.